Alright, y'all, I have to rant about this. So, I was just doing some M4, right? And two people said things that made me really mad. So I'll go over the first one, which is most of it, because the second one's only a tiny thing. But basically, I joined this party, right? So this is going to be chat based. So I joined like an M4, right? And then this guy says, where is it? Can we please not play with Chaderon? And he says he undercut stars by 2 mil, which is not true. So I say, you are mistaken. I haven't sold any second stars in months. And I'm going to show you my auction house to prove that. I pulled it up because I'm like, let me pull out the facts here. Um, and let me find it. And then later on, I start deeming him like mid-run. I say, why would you lie about something like that? And he says, I don't. And I said, you can literally pull up my AH history and see I haven't sold any second stars recently. And then he says, that doesn't matter if you haven't sold any recently. You have a history of doing it, which is ridiculous. This guy, PJ, is claiming that I have a history of underpricing stars. Now, I don't know if you know this about me, but I would say in general, I'm the type of guy to list things for less than they're worth. So, for example, if I was going to sell my Necron chestplate, I would just take the price of the chestplate and then like the stars and the recom and Legion, and that's about it. I wouldn't add the extra mil for G6, P6. I wouldn't add a couple mil for the Rejuvenate, just because it's not really like, I'm trying to get it to sell fast. But when it comes to things like Spirit Wings or Jolly Pink Rocks or Scarf Healing Tissue, these things, as you can see, like this would have been 70 mil, so I put it up for 69 mil. This would have been 350, so I put it up for 348. The God Pot would have been 350, so I put it up for, no, it would have been 550, so I put it up for 540. So as you can see, I actually have a history of listing things at about 1 coin under. If we see this, this is 1.399, so whatever this book was would have been 1.4, right? This was 29k, so it would have been a 30k book. So as you can see, I have this history of listing things maybe a couple thousand less. Let's see, I sold a giant sword. Let's see what that is. Giant sword. Let's see what these are worth. So as we can see, the lowest bin is 160, but I put mine up for 189, which would have put it way up here. Yeah, it would have been around these. Yeah, Recom, One for All. So that's actually a really good placement. A Sorrow, let's see what that's worth. So this guy is claiming that I have like a history of lowballing shit, right? That I'm putting things up for less than they're worth. This one's actually more. I put about mine up for 430, but the lowest bin right now is 400k. And keep in mind that this was this week, so like prices aren't going to change that much. So no, I don't have a history of putting things up for 2 million under. But let's go to these stars, right? So first off, these aren't even second stars, these are first stars. So here's the last star I sold, right? This was a first master star that I sold for 12.9, and the current price is 12.9. So it's obviously not that. Let's scroll down. Here's another one for 12.4. Okay, so that's about 500k under, but that would have just been the price at the time. As you can see, it's 12,499,999, meaning that when I put it up, the lowest bin would have been 12.5, right? So someone else put one up for 12.5, and then I undercut that by 1 coin. Let's keep scrolling. All these God Pots for 1 coin less. Here's another Master Star. This one is actually 13.5, which would have put it like way over here. Yeah. Let's see if there's any more. So as you can see, the lowest I've ever done was about 500k under. But you can tell by my 999s that that's because it was 1 coin under, because that's usually what I do. Look at this. 289999, 249999. All of these end in 999. Do you know why all of my auctions end in 999? Do you have any idea why they all end in 999? Because I'm putting them up for 1 coin less. So for this guy, I would have done 29888,887, right? And as you can see, looking at this star, mine I sold for 13.9, but the lowest bin is selling it for 29.8. And you're saying that I'm undercutting? Bro, these are literally not even lowest bin. Like, that would have been, like, up here somewhere. So that's just, like, again, that absolutely is a complete lie. This guy is completely lying that I underpriced my stars by 2 million. There is no star anywhere in my auction where I'm selling them for 2 mil under what they're worth. Here's another one. Here's my next star. 4th Master Star. Again, that's like a million. What is that, like 2 million? Yeah, that's like a million over lowest bin. So, like, whatever you're talking about, you're, like, mistaken. Absolutely mistaken. Here, I sold an ice spray. Let's see if I have a tendency to undersell things. Let's see, 25.5, 27. Alright, that's a little low. But if you look at the very, very bottom, look at the very bottom of the stream, it says average lowest bin 23. This means that the price has fluctuated. It's gone up. This auction was, actually, it's over a month old. So that tells me that when I put my ice spray up for 25.5, that would have been the price of an ice spray at that time. So prices change. But yeah, as you can see, I have literally no history at all anywhere of putting stars up for 2 million under. Let's check this one. I'm just going through all the stars I see here. Same thing. That's millions more. If anything, you should say Chaderon has a history of trying to raise the price of stars. Bro, you should be thanking me. You're welcome. Another 34. Lowest bin 29. Here's a first star. Let's look at those. Same shit. That's like 100K more. So I want to call this guy out for literally out of nowhere fabricating that I'm under here. I'm over here undercutting stars by millions of coins, when you can literally, like, refresh the page. Here's the URL. Check it yourself. I haven't edited it. I do not sell stars for 2 mil under. So this is just, yeah, I literally said you're confusing me with someone else. And I even explained it. So if something's for 12 million, I usually do 1 coin under. That's a recurring theme. He asked me why I care so much to just stop. And I tell him, like, bro, you told them to kick me from the party. That's personal, you know? And I was even offering to, like, tell it to him. I literally said, want me to DM you my history? Like, bro, because I took that personally, because he was trying to get me kicked from a party over a lie that he himself made up. I don't even know the dude. What's his name? PJ _? I've never met this dude. I haven't seen his name before. I don't know who he is. He's not on my friends list. I don't. Visit PJEIGHT _. How do you even spell it, dude? Yeah, not in my guild, not on my friends list. I don't know this guy. It doesn't say you're a friend, it doesn't say in a guild. I don't know this guy, right? Alright, now the next thing that happened in, like, the very next run is a guy room stacked on me and then told me to get out. And that really annoyed me. So this is the video. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go into quiz, right? And I'm going to do quiz. And then while I'm doing quiz, another guy, Catboy Crab, is going to walk into quiz and then tell me to get out, like I'm the one who's room stacking. So as you can see, so I'll go back 10 seconds. So this is the clear. And then here's the room. So that's quiz up there, right? There's PJ, I think that's Catboy right there. And right here's the moment quiz gets discovered by me, right? See, look at the map, that's quiz. And I believe one of these two is Cat. So as I'm quiz, and it looks like that's him about to enter right there. Yep, he then enters quiz, right? You see that? He walks into quiz, which is room stacking, so I'm already in here. And I'm pressing the button. It's already in chat. He presses the button after me. And then look at that. Bro, leave. And I look at him just to confirm that he's talking to me, right? Catboy Crab is acting like I'm the one room stacking with him. I entered the room first, and I pressed the button first. Because it's quiz. I'm not a quiz skipper, bro. I'm answering the questions. Dude tells me to leave. And then I say, dude, you walked in after me. Because, like, I know this situation. I see what happened. And so I answer my question and he moves on. But like this annoyed me so much because dude room stacked on me and then acted like it was the other way around. Like what the frick, dude? Like Quiz was already on the map. Look right now, look. Quiz is on the map. And then this guy walks into Quiz. Look, it's already on the map. Like you can see that someone's already entered Quiz. This man is straight room stacking. And then look, I pressed the button before him, so you can't even say that like, oh, we're just swapping places or no, like I'm doing Quiz. See, I'm already pressed the button before him. And then he says, bro, leave. Like I'm the one who like walked into his room. You walked into my room, Catboy Crab. It was already on the map. My player head is in the map. You can see that I'm in here. Like well in advance. You can see that my player head's here. There's him, there's the other guy. You see this? My player head, I'm in Quiz is on the map. And then he walks in. Like what the fuck? Anyway, I had to share that, bro, because it annoyed me so much that like these two people were just so ridiculous in back-to-back runs. One guy's lying about my auction house prices being 2 million under, when like there's no history or record of that at all, and this other guy's telling me to get out of a room that I'm doing as if I entered after him or something. That's all I had to say. This just annoyed the heck out of me. And I had to make a video showing these guys how wrong they are, bro. Because it happens a lot. People always act like I'm the weird one, like I'm the idiot. But when it's like, you are so wrong, you don't even realize you're in the wrong. This man literally thought that he had discovered Quiz and that I had walked in after him and was telling me to leave like I was the idiot or something. Get fucked, you boy ass shadow play. I'm always recording you.